So guys, this is the video number 4. All right, we're going to look at how I like to pass from here, plus also how I like to attack with the straight ankle lock. So we'll get to our single leg X position. We'll move around this way. I just want to be on this side so you can kind of just move back a little bit. Okay, so from here guys, in our single leg X, so like I said in the previous video, I want to control the pants here. Okay, I go for my sweep, boom, and we're down in this position here. So we do have the opportunity, if my arm was already through, or I can even bring this through, I can go for the straight ankle lock. Okay, if I just grab my gi from here, okay, what I really want to be doing is I use the blade. You can see the blade of my wrist. So it's like I'm fishing. Okay, I want to flex the blade of my wrist here. So this one here. So I'm just going to bring my sleeve up a bit so you can see my wrist. Okay, just using that blade. So as I get to here, okay, I'll close my elbow, use my blade, and from here I can grab my gi or my hand, doesn't matter. We've got both options will work, but I can just grab my gi from here, and all I need to do, if I start looking behind, squeeze, I can actually finish the position from here. If I want to make it even stronger, I can bring both my feet on top here like this. Pinch, I push into the ribs here to make it hard for her to come up and defend. And I can do the same thing. I start to look back and get the submission from here. Now, this is mainly using my blade, but if I want to make it even stronger, I need to put torque on the ankle itself, like turning. This is a bit more like a toe hold. Okay, so from here, if I want to make it even stronger, okay, all I'm going to do, I'm going to place my hand on the mat, and I'm going to bring my elbow back. Okay, so as I start bringing my elbow back like this, okay, this turns the foot in this direction. So instead of just going straight back, okay, and getting like a nice Achilles lock straight like this, with the toes bent, straightened out like this, and putting pressure here with my blade, I start doing that, and then I start turning it in like this, putting pressure on the ankle. So if you do want to finish from this position here, okay, I can put both here. I can just finish from here by using my blade. It's quite strong. Flex my blade. This is just, I'm not even going to go for it, but just flexing my blade. You can see how she taps. Okay, it's quite strong as soon as I do that. Okay, but if I pinch, okay, flex my blade here. If I bring my elbow back like this, okay, it's an even stronger position of getting the straight ankle lock. But I sometimes find it hard to get a really good grip under here with this leg. So what I like to do is I like to lean backwards. I like to bring this leg over. Okay, I leg drag this leg across like this. From here, it's very easy for me to start to go for the straight ankle lock. And the same thing, I bring my blade through, boom. Okay, I can grab my gi or I can grab hand to hand. Okay, just pinching here, I can finish here quite easily. Okay, I can do the same thing. Plant my hand, start turning. It's the same thing. Putting pressure, turning the ankle. Okay, like a toe hold, like this. Or we can put 2 feet, pinch, push, finish from here. Or the other option that we have, even if maybe I can't even, maybe they're good at defending, I can't even bring my arm under, just pinch my legs, okay, grab my own shin, and I just stretch back. And this is quite a nice, this is no hand foot lock here. Okay, these are just a few of the options here. But anytime I get this single leg X sweep, look, we can try and go for the ankle lock here. I like to instead lean back, stretch over. I start going for the ankle lock here. Okay, And I adjust this position if I have to. Okay, close my elbow, boom, finish here. I can keep my leg in if I want. Okay, I can start turning. Okay, got a lot of options here. Play around with them a little bit. You can get a lot of strong leg locks from here. If you need to as well, another good option is I change hands. So I lift this up, bring my left arm through, grab my bicep, okay, and I move my left elbow up. Quite a strong straight ankle lock as well. Okay, so these are just some good options here. Now, what happens is we have a bit of a dilemma that happens. If someone realizes I'm going for the straight ankle lock and she grabs hold of my gi like this, it can get a bit hard for me to start to just move up here a little bit and get a little bit harder in order for me to get a straight ankle lock. Look, she's bringing me in close here. So what I like to do, I cup the knee, okay? When I feel that the person's defending this, I post my arm, I always want to cup the knee. And I'm going to bring my foot back. I end up in a leg drag position here, where I can start to lock in the leg drag. I can pass from here. Okay, so we just start from standing again, just so you can see again. Single leg X. I control the pants. Boom. Get a nice sweep from here. Okay, I like to lean back, get this, and I cup the knee. I cup the knee here. So now I've got the opportunity, if I want to, I can attack the ankle lock. All right? If you're a higher belt, no gi, you could attack the heel hook. A lot of other options here too. But from here, look, if I feel it's easy, I can go for the leg lock. Okay, the ankle lock here. If I find that they start defending, grabbing something, control the knee, post, leg comes back to the side, okay, and I get into this leg drag position. So moving back to this position. So it's always the dilemma. If I find like that they try and push me away, I start to come up and I feel like I'm going for this and they start pushing me with, just post this hand, start pushing me away, okay? She starts to push me away, I'll grab the ankle, I'll come back. Because they're pushing me away, they're pushing me back into this leg lock position, okay? If I start leg locking, they grab hold of me, okay? I can just come up and I can pass. So it's a dilemma. The person, depending on what their reaction is, I can either go for the leg lock or I can go for the pass. So I like to look at these options here. If we just get down to this position again. The other thing that we can do from here that I like to do is, this is very strong, as long as I keep her hips on this side. If she tries to stand up, it's really hard to stand up, I can keep this pinched. But if the person manages to open up to here, they can sometimes start to stand up. If they stand up here, it's easier to pass, all right? I'm actually not in the best position, okay? It's not the end of the world, but if she goes back down again. So another little detail, guys, if you do feel like they're starting to, like you're not as strong here, or they've got really long legs, and they start to try and stand up, I actually hook my leg behind this leg. So if she tries to, I actually go like this, I hook, makes it harder for them to try and stand up. So you can even hook this a little bit if you feel that they're really good at standing up from here. But generally, if I can pinch this nice, I'm good. But if I feel I need to, I use this leg here to hook and control. So now she can't stand up. She can kind of like post her hands on the ground. But now I'm in a position I can start attacking. If I feel she tries to stand up, I can hook this up and see, put her on the ground again. Okay, I also like to use this hook. I'll open the hook, open up, and I'll slide this leg in, let go of this. Okay, I won't be doing the ankle lock when I do this. I'll just, if I have my hand on the knee, don't want to be DQ'd for reaping. So I'll use my hook, open, lace my leg in, and grab this ankle, and I get into the saddle position, which is a really good position to start attacking from. Okay, and here, in the saddle, I never want to I never want to be touching below the knee line here. Pretty much, I can underhook here like this, but a lot of refs don't know what they're really doing in competition. It's better not to touch this at all. But if you overhook like this, it's going to be reaping. So make sure if you're in this position that you always attack the other leg. Okay, so this is the one we want to be touching. Don't touch this one if you can, just because especially in competition, a lot of times we've got refs who they don't know the rules properly, and unless you're really good on your rules, you can get DQ'd. So we can start attacking. Same thing here. Okay, when I attack the straight ankle up here, I actually want to make sure I don't turn my shoulders in like this. Okay, because this is also ripping. This is turning this knee in. I always want to be doing my ankle locks to the outside or back. So I make sure my shoulders turn back to the right here. Okay, so I can grab my gear, I can grab hand to hand, I can move back to this position. I start to bring my ankle lock to this side to finish. Okay, the same thing. I can attack here, I can change my arm. I've got those options here. There's a lot of different options here. We're just giving you the basic straight ankle locks. But again, from here, I use my hook, open up, grab the ankle, okay, and I get into this nice saddle position, or 411, 911, whatever you like to call it, okay? So again, here, if I want to, leg drag, straight ankle lock, okay, saddle, all right? So, giving you quite a few options here. Hope you enjoy them. There's a lot of different variations and things we can do. We're going to look at in the next video. We're going to do one more video, or video number 5. We're going to look at when the person puts their weight forward to defend. Okay, but I wanted to really go over the inner details of getting into this leg drag position and attacking the legs. These are just the way I like to do it. I'm sure there are some people who, there are a lot of different options from here, but this will give you an idea of what you can start doing, and maybe you can play around with these options and see what you can do. But yeah, fit it around your game. Hopefully I've given you enough options to see what will be, to give you a few good ideas to